Here are the top 5 reasons you should not sell used books on Amazon. What's going on, everyone? My name is Matthew Osborne. I'm an Amazon seller and an owner of ScoutIQ, eFlip, and New Price. If this is your first time here, the topic of entrepreneurship interests you, be sure to hit that subscribe button below to be notified when future videos just like this go live. Unless you were persuaded by this video to not sell on Amazon, in which case, I don't know what to tell you, maybe just hit the like button since I saved you some trouble of starting an Amazon account. Alright, as I said in the beginning, we're going to go talking about the top 5 reasons to not sell used books on Amazon. And no, this is not going to be one of those clickbait YouTube videos where I say something like, don't sell books on Amazon if you hate making lots of money. It's not going to be like that at all. I'm legitimately going to give you the top 5 reasons selling used books on Amazon might not be a good fit for you. Alright, reason number 1. You want to get rich quick. If your goal is to make as much money as you can, as fast as you can, selling used books is not for you. At a minimum, it'll take you 2 weeks from the time you start your Amazon business to even make your first sale. And if you're doing FBA, it'll take 3 to 4 weeks to get your first paycheck from Amazon. And it likely will not be for that much. Starting a used book business on Amazon is a profitable business only if you are in it for the long haul. Otherwise, it's a great business for you to lose money on if you quit 2 weeks in. Reason number 2. You have trouble being consistent. This is probably the reason most people fail at selling used books on Amazon profitably. They're not consistent. If you list 100 books a week for the first 3 weeks, then you skip 2 weeks, then you list 25 books, then you skip another 4 weeks, and then you list 200 books, this business will not be consistently profitable for you. You can still make money, but with all these ups and downs, some months you'll make some money and some months you won't even cover the cost of your basic software subscriptions. I always tell people, regardless of your weekly scouting goal, the best thing you can do is to actually have a goal and then stay consistent. That might be 20 books a week, that might be 250 books a week. Whatever your goal is that you think you can maintain consistently, keep that, but consistency is what's going to give you momentum and profitability you need to make a consistent income with this business. If you want to help create a weekly scouting target that works for your financial goals, check out the free resource below. It's a weekly tracking spreadsheet. It'll be in the description below, and I'll go into more detail on that in that video. Reason number 3. You don't like to get your hands dirty. When you sell used books, it's a dirty business. Books are dusty, books are dirty, at times they're smelly. The places books are often stored can be full of bugs and cobwebs. It's not going to be like going to a bank where everything's nice and smells nice and is all clean. If you don't enjoy at least having the ability to tolerate getting your hands dirty and doing some manual labor, selling books might not be a good business for you. Reason number 4. You have no money. Now, before everyone gets all mad at me, there is an exception to this rule, which I'll cover in a second. But if you're looking at getting started selling used books on Amazon FBA and you want to start making money within your first couple months, it is very much helps to have money to invest at the very beginning. While it's not needed, having the ability to invest in a pro seller's account and software like ScoutIQ and Accelerlist, and maybe even an external scanner and a label printer will significantly remove a lot of the hurdles and allow you to make money faster. Now, if you have no money, you can still use the free method I discussed in the video also linked to below, but it'll take significantly longer, and by no means is it impossible, but it will take longer to become profitable because you're going to be investing all your profits back into the business to actually start buying some of the tools. Reason number 5. You have trouble looking at the big picture. Selling used books is about the overall picture. It's about knowing that if you find 1,000 books, your average buy cost will be X and your average sale price will be Y. And when all is said and done, you can expect to sell between 80 and 90% of those books you buy, and the rest are going to be thrown out. They'll be disposed of. There are some people that I've talked with that just get too hung up and emotionally invested in each and every book they buy that when they see the market has shifted and one of the books they invested in is no longer profitable, they get mad and then they no longer want to list, or when they go to list something because they've taken too long to list it in the first place, and then they find out that book's not profitable either, they go on rants on Facebook and tell everyone about how it's a scam and no one can make money doing this because they're too emotionally invested in each individual book they buy instead of looking at the whole picture. You really need to have the ability to look at this overall picture, know your overall numbers, and then choose to be not micro invested in every single purchase you make, but making sure you're profitable at the end of the month or the end of the year, looking at the overall picture. With all of those 5 reasons, I still choose to sell used books on Amazon, and I recommend to a lot of people they try it as well. If you're willing to look long term, if you're willing to stay consistent and be willing to get your hands dirty and put in the work day in and day out, selling used books can not only be rewarding, but it can also be profitable profitable and put food on the table for your family, or maybe even help you employ others and help them provide for their families. I will see you guys in the next video.